Hollywood is a gregarious place. No one proves that out better than Jennifer Lawrence, undoubtedly one of the best actresses of her generation. She took front and center in two significant franchises, earned 4 nominations at the Academy Awards by the time she was 26, and won Best Actress when she was just 22, becoming the second youngest winner in that category. Across 27 films, she's grossed more than $6 billion at the box office, and was the world's highest paid actress in 2015 and 2016. But then, seemingly, she dropped off. What happened? Well, let's start at the beginning of her career and work our way towards the present day. Lawrence was discovered when she was 14 by a talent scout who helped secure her auditions with agents. It led to a couple of guest spots on TV shows like Monk and Medium, and a main role on the Bill Engvall show on TBS between 2007 and 2009. Around the same time, she landed her first film roles. One of them was The Burning Plain, where she plays a teen who discovers her mother's extramarital affair. The role won her the Marcello Mastroianni Award for Best Emerging Actress at the 2008 Venice Film Festival. Another was The Poker House, which came out the same year and won her an Outstanding Performance Award at the LA Film Festival. Both awards were a portent for what was to come. Her breakthrough was 2010's Winter's Bone, which won critical acclaim and turned a nice profit on its small budget. Lawrence, in particular, won virtually universal acclaim for her performance and earned a nomination for Best Actress in a Leading Role at the Academy Awards. Just 20, she was the second youngest nominee in the category at the time, after Keisha Castle Hughes, who was nominated at 13 for 2003's Whale Rider. Winter's Bone was considered by many to be one of the best, if not the best, film of 2010. She had 3 roles in 2011, Like Crazy, The Beaver, and as Mystique in X-Men First Class. The movie was a critical and commercial success, and was one of 2 major franchises that she would participate in. Just a year later, she starred as Katniss Everdeen in The Hunger Games. Budgeted at $78 million, the movie made $894 million at the box office and was a critical success. The same year, she starred alongside Bradley Cooper in Silver Linings Playbook. The movie was a critical and commercial success and, importantly for this video, earned Lawrence Best Actress at the Academy Awards when she was just 22, the second youngest winner in that category. The record is still held by Marlee Matlin, who won when she was just 21 in 1986's Children of a Lesser God. Just 22, Lawrence had already reached the pinnacle of Hollywood. To an extent, this answers our question vis-a-vis her dropping off. What happened? Just nature running its course, really. That's not to say that she peaked early, but just that, what else could she do? I mean, she kept doing good work and putting on decent performances even after winning the Oscar. 2013's The Hunger Games Catching Fire was even more successful, critically and commercially, than the first one. American Hustle made 5 times its budget, was a critical success, and earned her a Best Supporting Actress nomination at the Academy Awards. 2014's X-Men Days of Future Past was a perfect follow-up to First Class, and outperformed it critically and commercially. Mockingjay Part 1 and 2 both performed well commercially and decent enough critically, and 2015's Joy, though getting mixed reviews, earned Lawrence her 4th and most recent nomination at the Academy Awards. Really, she had reached the top of Hollywood and wasn't even 30 yet. Down, or maybe sideways, was the only place that she could go. This is the point where things started to take a turn. Granted, she's one of those actresses where, even if people don't like the movie, they typically praise her performance because she puts on a good show pretty much every time. Still, while she remained a box office draw and critical darling, the roles she chose were less likely to land with a splash. Though it turned a profit, X-Men Apocalypse performed worse critically and commercially than its 2 predecessors, while its 2019 sequel, Dark Phoenix, was a total critical and commercial flop. 2016's Passengers, where she starred alongside Chris Pratt, did alright commercially but not critically, though the 2 were praised for their performance and chemistry. Similarly, while 2017's Mother didn't do well commercially, critics seemed to like it and her performance elicited praise. Red Sparrow turned a profit but was critically underwhelming. 2019's Dark Phoenix was her last movie of the decade. Though she remained active as an actress, Lawrence had slowed down by now. Between 2011 and 2016, she had done at least 3 movies a year, except for 2015 when she did 2. But in 2017, 2018, and 2019, she only had 1 movie a year. But taking a break is normal for anyone, perhaps more so for someone who, at the time, just got married and was shifting her focus elsewhere. Coinciding with the pandemic in 2020 and not much being filmed, there really wasn't much for her to do, and it made sense to take a break. That is, until a role that struck her interest, co-starring alongside Leonardo DiCaprio in Don't Look Up, came around. As is the case with many of her performances, though the movie itself received mixed reviews, Lawrence and DiCaprio won personal praise. 2022's Causeway was, similar to Winter's Bone, an indie film that was critically acclaimed. Most recently, she was in No Hard Feelings, which performed alright commercially and well critically, yet again earning Lawrence personal praise. As of 2023, she has 5 movies in varying stages of production, and if most of her filmography is anything to go by, I think she'll be just fine. In a review for Causeway in the Austin Chronicle, Jenny Nolf wrote, quote, "Watching Jennifer Lawrence in a film that allows her to showcase her skills at full force after so many years without her is a welcome reminder that she's one of our greatest living actresses." End quote. I think that Nolf is right. Lawrence is a phenomenal actress by any measure, and I think she still has a long career ahead of her.